What is up, boys? We're in a new location unlocked. We are, let me put this down a little bit. Yeah, so we're in my garden. It looks way bigger than it actually is. Damn, I need to utilize this grass more. It's just downhill, so I can't really play football. But yeah, it's like 8 in the morning right now. I recorded the video on the weekend. It was like a day in the life type of video. That'll be coming out soon when I have time to edit it. I'm really just like locked in right now. I have time, but for other higher priority tasks. So hitting like editing that video isn't up there, but it's definitely going to be soon. So I thought I'd make this video, maybe post another raw type of video again this week on the weekend if I've not edited that day in the life. But yeah, this video's to do with purpose, because I have a friend who watched my videos and he said that he was struggling with purpose. And it's one of those things that a lot of us kind of struggle with. As a man, you need a purpose. Without purpose, you have no direction, you can have a goal. And purpose is such a broad term. Like, purpose could be a lot of guys' purpose is just to make money. They don't even have some reason behind it. They've just materialized and glorified money. And me personally, I don't view money as something that I should glorify. I think money is an abundance resource that I can use as a vehicle to achieve my purpose. So money is what I use to achieve my purpose, not my purpose, if you know what I mean. See, me, I can explain my purpose is to retire my mum. And that's through various life experiences, various things we've gone through, various things happening in my life as of right now. And yeah, that is my purpose. So I will do anything I can to achieve that purpose. And there's a reason why it's so important. You don't need motivation. Your purpose is your sole reason for any discipline, any consistency. That purpose is a different type of just focus. When you have that purpose, it's more important than yourself. And as a man, you shouldn't be choosing your feelings over your purpose anyways, or anything that your goals. So when you have the strong why, a strong purpose, it really just overwhelms you. You're thinking, this is so much bigger than me. I have something to conquer. I must achieve this. I must. So yeah, so purpose, yeah, it's a broad term. So I think it's a really hard thing for us. Not a lot of guys go through life and I don't know, I'm 16, so I don't know, but I've heard they might not find their purpose till they're 20, you might not find it till you're 30, it depends. But even so, there's still ways around it. So even if you don't have a purpose as of right now, you might be living a perfectly fine life. Well, fine in your eyes. See, it's perspective. You could live a middle class life, you could have a nice life, but it's only fine if you settle for that. So your purpose could be to not have your parents to work anymore, even if they work nice jobs, even if they're making a decent wage, 50, 80k a year, they're fine. But your purpose could be to retire your parents. Even because you know that this standard of living is not where you want to be in the future. This standard may be okay for what you've grown up in, but this isn't what you want. You have to get dissatisfied. So yeah, so one way to really just not bypass, but help this is, I would say, becoming closer with God. God gives you purpose. Just having some faith. I know a lot of you guys might click off this video here. You might not believe in God, but becoming closer with God really helps one just have a reason. When I'm working out, when I'm going to failure, I'm thinking, God is watching me. I must get this rep. And that's another thing that's helped me just destroy limiting beliefs. I'm going to be honest, I used to be someone who struggled with caring what people thought about me. Like, caring what people think. No, I used to think, oh, when I'm working out, or like this person's looking at me, or what are they thinking? Or no, I just think God is watching me. I must train and work as hard as humanly possible. So coming closer with God, having that faith, having that relationship, remember, God is always watching you, always make the best move, always try as hard as you can, is one way to excel this until you find your purpose. And that's one way. Also, having thinking your ancestors, this is just helps you tap into real mentality, if you know what I mean. Your ancestors died just for you to be born, and you're gonna waste time. You're wasting time on playing video games and TikTok, and you're not progressing. Every second, your ancestors have carved and given birth to multiple generations just for you to be sitting at home playing Xbox. That's Do you know how stupid it sounds when I'm like thinking, when I'm like working hard and I don't want to do the work? I'm thinking my ancestors didn't die for me to give up. I'm living a life they only could have imagined. I've been given the best opportunity possible compared to the past. Okay, no matter where you are right now, you were given the best opportunity possible compared to the past. So your ancestors didn't die for you to make fucking complaints, sit at home and scroll on TikTok. We all have moments of procrastination where we snap out. I'm very low on those moments right now. I don't do a lot of that stuff. I might find myself when I'm posting a video for my business, like watch the first video on my Instagram Reels, but I don't scroll on TikTok. I very rarely scroll on Instagram because that's the person I'm becoming. I don't need to do that. And even if I consume like social media, it's useful, like it's productive in some time. That's not an excuse to consume it, but you know, it's not unproductive. It's just learning. Actually, it's like some fucking mindset shit or something. I don't know, like financial kind of stuff. But yeah, so coming closer with God and your ancestors and understanding your ancestors like did everything just for you to be born, and you can't waste that. And that gives you some direction to just work as hard as possible, no matter what it is. Just work as hard as possible. So yeah. But it is one of those things that, yeah, a lot of guys struggle with, and I think it's a really useful thing. I think when you have a strong, and there's a difference between a purpose and a strong purpose. You can have a, let me start straight. You can have a purpose of like, oh, I want to retire my mum, but if you don't believe that it's like immediate or necessary or urgent, and like it's not that strong inside of you, it's just kind of something lingering, then it's gonna not push out strong results. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna act like it's urgent. You're not gonna act in that like manner. So I've made a promise to myself. I already know I'm achieving my purpose. There's no doubt in my mind. Even if I get doubted thoughts, the thing I say to myself is 10K a month me. I refer to the best version of myself, or the best version of myself I'm thinking of right now. Best version of myself, or 10K a month me, just as easy as said. Doesn't think that way. It's not helpful. It's a negative way to think, that to even doubt myself, not in an arrogant manner, but to doubt myself is just, it's not going to help me in any way. Doubting is not going to help you. You should always have utmost belief in yourself. So when I have these doubts about if I'm going to achieve my purpose, it's hard, because what if I don't? Even when I'm winning, even I've had wins in the last couple of days, and I'm not going to get into that, but even when I'm winning, I'm thinking, oh, what if this is it? No, I can't think. I had that thought earlier. I can't think that way. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of my story. So why should I even think a way where it's like, oh, what if this is it? No, I'm cooking. So let's keep going. Just keep going, keep going. I can't be thinking in the future as in like, oh, what if I only make this amount of money today and then don't make anything else the next couple of days? No, one day at a time, work as hard as possible, stay consistent. So yeah, like with that, your purpose, yeah, so what I've done to reinforce your purpose is the kind of the overarching theme of what I just said, is to make those promises to yourself and to God and to whoever you're, like for me, I'm trying to retire my mum. So I just went upstairs, and because I had that thought, I thought, okay, what if I was thinking, oh, what if I don't make any more money, or, you know, like worrying, thinking about the future. So I went and reinforced my purpose. I went to my mum's room. It was hard. I will promise you, it was hard, because you still had that doubt where it's like, oh, what if I don't promise and no, I don't do that shit. I looked her in the eyes after 2 minutes of just sitting there in silence, and I said to her, you're not gonna have to stress. I said to her, you're not gonna have to stress. Give me 1 or 2 years, and I promise you, you don't have to stress about money. You don't have to stress anything. I promise you, life is gonna be good. I mean, I didn't say life's gonna be good, but I said you're never gonna have to stress again. This is gonna happen. And I promised to myself, and I promised to God, and all my successes from God. I think me personally, I'm coming closer with God, but I do want to spend more time understanding my religion more and becoming even more closer with God. I'm Hindu. But yeah, I mean, I understand the basis of my religion, but I really just want to become closer with God, because, I don't know, sometimes I believe in God. I 100% believe in God, and there's not even a doubt in my mind. I believe in God, but there's like, I sometimes get thoughts where it's like, oh, I I just need to be more. I'm very grateful. I pray every morning and say I'm very grateful, but I just need to say things. I need to credit all my wins to God. You know what I mean? And it's true, because I wouldn't be alive without God. I wouldn't have been in this opportunity. I wouldn't be in this space without God. So yeah, everything is to God, and trust me, become closer with God. Find a purpose, even if it's just to become a better person. That's one of my goals. Become a better person. I'm thinking the best version of myself wouldn't be rude. The best version of myself wouldn't be hateful. I let go. Even if you're... See me, I was a very rude and hateful... This is kind of off topic. I'm kind of speaking about myself here, but you guys are watching my journey if you're still watching the videos, so hey ho. Like, for me, I was a rude, hateful, insecure, fat little kid. I don't hate the way I was, because it allowed me to transform into who I am now. But I was that way. And overcoming that hatred, overcoming that rudeness, I'm still sometimes rude today, I will be honest. And that's not okay. And I still apologize, forgive whoever I even argued with. If a family member, I forgive them, because there's no point in me holding on to hatred. I forgive myself, even though the actions are not even the actions are not acceptable. It doesn't mean I have to hold on to that hatred. I must just learn from it and forgive and move on and not do it again. I think that's slowly, gradually deteriorating in my behavior, and I cut it out. I just think this is not the way 10K Motley would act, and it usually comes from absurd amounts of stress. And absurd is actually that's actually a lie. It's not absurd. I can handle as much stress as I want to, just I'm not used to it. I need to put myself in more high stress environments where, I'm putting myself in high stress environments, but a conclusion of that, or a side effect of that, is that I become, like, I was making a website for a product the other day, and I needed to get it done ASAP, like last week. And I just started, my mum kept calling me, oh, come down, do this, no, mum, and I just got rude. I just started shouting, just crashing out. That was last week, and that is not acceptable. That is not how I need to be able to handle that stress, handle other daily life stresses. I must become a rock, you know what I mean? And that also comes from your purpose, because, okay, I want to retire my mum. How do I do that? I must become successful. How do I become successful? I must become disciplined. How do I become disciplined? And how do I become successful? Being the best person of myself possible, because business is directly correlated with your person. I know I can get results in business by becoming the best version of myself, because business is all problem solving and critical thinking. So if I can become the best, and the amount of stress you can handle, and consistency. So if I can handle the most stress every single day, more than the normal person, more than everybody else, if I can stay as consistent with that, and I can problem solve and critically think about myself, improving my brain, improving my mindset, improving my soul, my spirituality, improving just everything, then I'm gonna grow physically, mentally, and just business. You see what I mean? Because we don't have business problems, we have human problems. It's all correlated to your person. Even if these fat people that are really successful businessmen, they have the mindset. It's just that not about physical stuff. You know what I mean? That's kind of random, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, not all millionaires are ripped. You know what I mean? But I think that just is a bonus. Being ripped, that's a success in my eyes. Again, that's one of my other goals. And I wouldn't want to be a millionaire and fat. It's kind of off topic, but that's just my opinion. It's not worth it. Health is the most important thing. It's all we have on earth. Like I said, my lips are dry. Yeah, like I said, money is just a vehicle. It's abundant. You have to have the mindset where money is literally nothing. Not in a rude way, because you can make someone's salary in a day, and you have to be grateful for that. Okay, God has allowed me to work this hard, where I've achieved this result, and God's given me this. That's someone's salary, but at the same time, you have to realize there's trillions, quintillions, billions, and bro, money's endless. It's fucking printed. This is bullshit. Money is printed, and you have none of it. And by none of it, I don't mean if you have 10K. I don't mean if you have £100. I don't mean if you have £1. Anything like that. You have none of it. Printed. This shit is printed by. Do you know how fractionalized banking works? It's all of this shit. It's fucking money's just printed. The way the system works is cooked, and if you have no money, you should be fucking pissed. There's people out there making your salary in a day. I know, bro. There's people out there making your parents' salary in a fucking sitting while they're like just chilling in Dubai. They're making, I'm seeing screenshots of 50k days. How am I not motivated? That's why you have to have that abundant mindset, boys. Back to kind of purpose. I think that's basically it for the video. It's kind of a long one because I didn't really post last week. I hope you guys watched to the end. I think there's kind of a nice scenic background. We got some sunlight. I'm gonna eat a nice breakfast and just work all day because I hit a workout before this. But yeah, boys, really, like, I hope this helped, especially my friend, if you're watching this, actually finding your purpose, because I know we all have strong purposes. We all have a purpose. You just haven't found it yet. And it's as strong as you want it to be. Reinforce that purpose. Remind yourself. Every time I feel some sort of struggle, I think, my mum goes through struggles every day. She works as hard as possible for me. I need to retire her. I say to myself, I need to retire my mum. Simple. So, yeah. I hope you can take some knowledge or anything from this video. And I hope everyone has a blessed day. I hope everyone takes some of my advice. And because I think it is quite helpful. And yeah, I think I'll probably be posting on the weekend. Might have the day in the life video out. If not, it's fine. But yeah, boys, let's cook up. Let's get to the money and let's become better. And yeah, this channel is just about documenting and giving some advice. I'll probably go into a bit more business stuff, but I want to keep it quite raw. Let me know if you have any video ideas in the comments. I'd love to try out different stuff. But yeah, peace, boys.